How does the Ram Heavy Duty earn its name? The 6.4-liter Hemi V8.
Oh, hey there. Are you a hardworking man like me? You need a truck that can keep up with you. So you start your day at the crack of dawn, you need something with power, you need something with ground clearance like this truck, and you need something with torque. Come hang with the big boys at Dodge today. So with that big engine over there, gets the power to this axle, and gets the power to this contact point, it makes the wheel spin faster and faster. That's torque for you. You'll accelerate faster than any of these cars over here. In the market for a new truck, come down to my dealership and see the Torque Master 500. This baby right here has 1 foot of ground clearance, 600 pounds of torque, and 400 horsepower with 4 exhausts. It'll be sure to meet all your expectations.
A simplified way of understanding what is torque would be that torque is a measure of the force that can cause an object to rotate about an axis. Just as force is what causes an object to accelerate in linear kinematics, torque is what causes an object to acquire an angular acceleration. Torque can be either static or dynamic. A static torque is one which does not produce an angular acceleration. For example, someone pushing on a closed door is applying a static torque to the door because the door is not rotating about its hinges, despite the force applied. However, the drive shaft in a racing car accelerating from the start line is carrying a dynamic torque, because it must be producing an angular acceleration of the wheels given that the car is accelerating along the track. There is considerable confusion between torque, power, and energy. For example, the torque of an engine is sometimes incorrectly described as its turning power. Torque and energy have the same dimensions, but they are not measured of the same thing. They differ in that torque is a vector quantity defined only for a rotatable system. Power, however, can be calculated from torque if the rotational speed is known. In fact, the horsepower of an engine is not typically measured directly, but calculated from measured torque and rotational speed. It is often necessary to increase or decrease the torque produced by a motor to suit different applications. The torque produced by a motor can be increased or decreased through the use of gearing. An increase in torque comes with a proportional decrease in rotational speed. The meshing of 2 gear teeth can be viewed as equivalent to the interaction of a pair of levers.
I really want this truck, but what's torque? Alexa, define torque.
Torque is usually defined as a twisting force.
Do you really want to know what torque is? This thing doesn't know what it's talking about. Torque is the measure of the amount of force that causes an object to rotate.
Will it make my truck go faster? Can I tow more?
Not necessarily. The more torque there is, the more power in the axle. The more power in the axle, the faster your truck will accelerate. Come see it at my dealership. See you here, man. Welcome to the big leagues.
That's a lot of torque.
A few moments later. One hour later.